Promoting charter schools was also on Corzine's campaign agenda today. He was in the state's largest city for the opening of a new alternative route elementary school. As State House correspondent Zachary Fink reports, the governor says he's committed to expanding charter schools despite criticism from Republican challenger Christie that he has not acted quickly enough to open them.
This month, school began for kindergarten and first graders at the newest installment of the Robert Treat Academy. The first of these two charter schools began classes 12 years ago in Newark's North Ward. This second one is located in the city's Central Ward.
This is vision at its very best. It's vision that will make a difference for years and years to come.
All around the nation, there's debates going on. How are we going to educate kids in urban areas? Oh, we need to do this. Oh, we should do this. Oh, this is at fault. This is at fault. The reality is, with all the talk in Newark, New Jersey, we're showing action.
Charter schools operate within the public school system. They essentially take public money but are given a certain amount of leeway to veer from the traditional model of the public classroom. Some have been quite successful, others less so. But supporters say they are not a replacement of the current system of public education in New Jersey.
If we're going to educate the kids, it's going to be in the public schools, not the charter schools. We're a proving ground, a laboratory.
This is a public school, just like all the other public schools in Newark, and they're serving children from this community, as all the other schools do. They're really working together to accomplish the same goal.
But the Robert Treat Academy has some noticeable differences when compared to other public schools in Newark. For example, it's an 11-month school year beginning in August. The days here start earlier at about 8 in the morning and end later, finishing up around 5:30. Lieber Jones, a parent here, says it is working well for her son Tristan.
I know there's a great difference in how they teach, and that makes a difference. Just because they've been doing something for a really long time in public education doesn't mean it works. It just means you've been doing it a very long time. That's not enough for me.
But critics say charter schools need more support from the state. Last month, during his tour outlining an urban agenda, Republican gubernatorial candidate Chris Christie said the governor hasn't done enough to promote charter schools.
We need more charter schools. In the Corzine administration, in the last year, there were 22 charter school applications sent to the Department of Education. They approved one. Why? Because there's a de facto freeze on charter schools in this state. Because the governor is in the throes of the educational bureaucracy, and he won't challenge them.
This is more of the same kind of distortion and distraction from real debates. We've gone from 48 charter schools to 68 since I've been in office. We went from 15,000 kids to 19,000 kids. We want good charters. We want charters like Robert Treat that have the kind of performance that sets them apart.
Right now, there are 50 students in this school, 25 in kindergarten and 25 in first grade. The goal is to eventually get up to 225 students, and the plan is to add a new grade each year. Zachary Fink, NJN News, Newark.